And we're back again. What a great championship heavyweight fight. Oleksander Usyk wins again, this time by a little bit of a wider margin. For me, how I saw the fight, this is a quick recap. This is nothing too in-depth, but how I saw the fight, I saw it 8-4 to Usyk. Now, I know what you're saying. Why would we go 8-4? It's 8-4 because the rounds were so close, but when you look at the punch stats, you look at the punch totals, and you look at the eye test, you see that Oleksander Usyk was doing more work. He was just more active. You look at that weigh-in, and you see that Tyson Fury's heavier for this fight than he was for the first fight. You should know going in that now Tyson Fury is trying to take Oleksander Usyk out, same way he tried to do Deontay Wilder. Only difference is that Oleksander Usyk is a top level, top tier. He is cut and clear the best heavyweight in the world, and he can move. He's not like all the other heavyweights in the boxing division currently. The man can move, and when you pack on weight, when it comes down the stretch, because that's where Oleksander Usyk won it, down the stretch, the last 4 rounds. I thought he swept. I had him sweeping every round except for round 9. And even in round 9, you could have given it to Usyk. So I had him sweeping it down the stretch. That's the difference. Usyk has a gas tank that isn't matched by any heavyweight currently. There isn't a heavyweight that moves like him currently. He's, even with Tyson Fury, and his thing was being able to move for being 6'9". But you look at Oleksander Usyk, what's his height? 6'3". He is the size of Muhammad Ali in the modern day. That's what he is. He can't move. He's not as, fluid in his movement as Ali, but when it comes to movement at a heavyweight elite level, he is the best. And honestly, that's why nobody can deal with him. You look at the other champion, Daniel Dubois, they already fought. He was boxed them out. It's just this thought of Tyson Fury and these other big 6'6", 6'5", all these really big heavyweights. They can't do anything with the smaller heavyweights because their gas tank isn't built for that. They're too big. They're carrying too much weight, too much muscle. It's just not there. And even Tyson Fury, you can tell he can box with Usyk. But when it comes down the back stretch of a boxing match, he can't do it because, one, he put on too much weight, and then two, he's let's be honest. The fights with Deontay Wilder, he's kind of shop worn a little bit. But you look at this fight, he comes back. He's got great recovery abilities. I don't even think it was really that at this point. I think it came down to, when you look at this fight, it really came down to Oleksander Usyk had more activity, better gas tank. You look at Tyson Fury, started out strong. First 6 rounds, I thought Fury was up. He was up to me. I don't know about you guys out there, but he was up to me. Back 6, it was all Usyk. It was an avalanche. I just think that Usyk's gas tank, ability to adjust. And then another thing is, too, the eye test. When you look at a 6'3" man making a 6'9" man back up, be up against the ropes, slinging his head back with straight lefts down the pipe, it's, from an eye test, it doesn't look good. I think the little guy's winning, just from an eye test. But then let's go look at the total punch stats. Throughout the whole fight, Usyk landed 179 punches to Fury's 144. These are body punches. Total jabs, 73 to 44. And then power punches, 106 to 100. Usyk was 50% for his power punches. I just want to put something out there. Statistically speaking, he should have won. Eye test, Usyk should have won. And just from looking at their faces and how they're beat up, like Usyk, I don't know if the only heavyweight that you can say can give him trouble right now might be Bakoli. Or it might be Jai Opetaia if he ever moves up. But when it comes to, but going back to this fight, it's just Oleksander Usyk's work rate, cardio, And the man just doesn't know how to lose. We're talking since he's turned pro, undefeated, just doesn't know how to lose. At the end of the day, he just doesn't. This was a quick recap. I had it 8-4 for Usyk. I know the scorecards might have had it a little bit closer. I mean, honestly, a couple of those rounds could have went either way. I understand it, but that's just my thoughts. Usyk wins again. It's I don't know what you can say. I don't think there's a heavyweight really right now that can go with him because of the legs. It's the legs, his IQ. There isn't a person right now I can see going with him. Just right now, the way it stands. Oleksander Usyk wins again. This was just a quick recap what I saw in the fight. But Tyson Fury, before I end it, Tyson Fury did good things. The thing is with Tyson Fury is his work rate slowed down after those first 6 rounds. That extra, I don't know if it was the extra rate, what it was, but it all slowed down and you could see it. Just every round, except for maybe the first round, I believe Usyk outlanded him. He was working harder. I believe Tyson Fury threw 100 more punches almost than Oleksander Usyk. But when you talk about actually landing, he did not land more. I believe Usyk was closer to about 40%, while Tyson Fury was closer to about either 30 or mid or high 20s. So I don't know what you can say. The jab was working a little bit, the body shots, but really what Tyson Fury needed to do is just be more active, but he couldn't. He put on the extra weight. He got tired on the back end. He was up in the beginning when he had the energy. He was up. But guess what? Oleksander Usyk, what's his signature? Coming down the back stretch, he just doesn't lose. He does it again. Oleksander Usyk is your world heavyweight champion of the world. And I'm out.